What's up, my man and Rebuild Warriors? My name is David, and today we have our New England Patriots on the road in a tough matchup against the San Francisco 49ers. The New England Patriots really need a win here. They're at 6-7. Drake May is their quarterback. One of the things we did get right in this rebuild we had because we drafted way before the actual draft, but third quarterback taken overall. We actually got the QBs in the right order, just not who Jaden Daniels went to. There was a trade there that we had going on. But let's go over the team real quick in case you're unfamiliar. Uh, that's not the one I wanted. Depth chart, baby. All right, so we got Drake May. We made a trade for Brian Robinson. Ramondre Stevenson was on the last year of his deal. We weren't going to give him that money. And the Washington Commanders were just looking for a guy to that was a little bit better and back up another running back they acquired. The newly Devontae Parker has been up and down. This lineup has been all over the place. All over the place. This lineup has been. But Devontae Parker just retired, but he's here with us for one more season. Darnell Mooney, we brought over on a multi-year contract. Of course, Demario Douglas, Tyquan Thornton. He started um, in the top three for the beginning of the year, but he really sucks. But all these guys are terrible. Hunter Henry's having like an amazing year as far as catches goes. He's definitely going to probably reach 100 catches. They drafted Bell and Eric. It's supposed to be all. I think I called him Ollie, but it's Eric All out of Iowa. Then one thing we did change up that sort of seemed to help us the last game is we moved Onwenu to left tackle and Trent Brown to left tackle. Just Trent Brown was or Onwenu was going to have so many sacks. Then we have Cole Strange, David Andrews, and City So. Christian Barmore is now a superstar. Keon White is now a star. We traded for Fletcher Cox, and it's kind of been Achilles heel for us. We traded away Mac Jones for just some interior help, and Mac Jones has been tearing it up ever since he got to the Broncos. Judon, Boucher, Bentley. We drafted Jeremiah Trotter in the second round. I thought he's going to be better than he was. He's only a star development. Tariq Woolen, we traded for with our first round pick. We really were trying to acquire Kenneth Walker from the Seahawks, but they weren't budging with what we were offering. So we sent Woolen, and he was a lot easier to grab. Christian Gonzalez, and we traded away a bunch of our other corners. Terrell Burgess and Bullock have kind of moving around here. Peppers is probably our best player, and Marte Mapu. Chad Ryland, he sucks because he's a 69 overall, and Bryce Behringer. So that's the team. We are not in the wild card at all, but we are still kind of in the hunt. But we need to win this game. We need to kind of win out and to have a chance here. But sometimes when you have a rookie quarterback, it's all about next year. So we've had a really up and down season. Our defense has made some amazing games uh, possible to win. So tough matchup here, but let's get into it.
The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up, and we are underway from Santa Clara. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowsky to punt the football.
Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down. The Patriots had 6 and 7, a game under 500 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Back to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And we're going to stop play here at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll set up to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Javon Hargrave, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello in a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Robinson up the middle.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC.
And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed. But as we know and often happens, this is all still subject to change.
Oh, you're so right about that. But even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
You look at this Patriots defense.
They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Play action. Now Purdy. Open man, that's Ronnie Bell.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished. Just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Connects with Kittle underneath. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Purdy.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw.
Wide open receiver complete.
And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And coming into this ball game, this was an offense that wasn't just talking about the notion of ball control. They were preaching it. They wanted to win the time of possession battle, and they've done so here. This drive's taken up quite a bit of the first quarter. Now they are set up 1st and goal.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. McCaffrey fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Again, McCaffrey.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are on the board first here this afternoon. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends were on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive.
They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Now Purdy. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Take a look at this Patriots defense.
They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
They absolutely have to avoid the penalties.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Pats are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
A little jet sweep to start the drive. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. Now 2nd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action. Now this throw caught left side. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Niners set to take over on offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
There he goes, left side. He's still on his feet. Christian McCaffrey.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
The extra point try now for Moody.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
So the Patriots coming out now.
They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Douglas, the man in motion.
They begin the drive with Robinson.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here, 2nd and a yard from the 34.
They send Parker in motion left. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Short pass caught by Henry. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
He'll drop to throw. And this one's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Out of the gun now on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 39. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Patriots. Darnell Mooney, 27 yards. And the Pats are an extra point away from drawing level.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Now Ryland for the PAT.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays.
And finishing it all off was Darnell Mooney with a touchdown reception. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this, to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Here is third down and 4. Shotgun now with Purdy. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Patriots take over.
Darnell Mooney and the rest of this offense ready to go again.
You look at the numbers for him, and 1,000 yards obviously well within his sights, barring injury. He will get there. The question, will he get there in this game?
Well, he would love to. Duh, right? Of course he would. But, you know, watching him play this year, we often talk about defenses, allocating extra resources to try and stop a guy of his ilk, right? But you know what else kicks in? His pride to say, okay, I don't care how many you throw in my direction, I'm still going to find a way to get open. I will use different moves. I will move against formation. I will come underneath routes and try and run through some people and kind of get natural picks in order to work his way open. He wants to get that 1,000, and he doesn't want any less passes to come to his direction.
Back to throw here.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer now.
Taking it about the 16. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And the Niners will go on offense First and 10.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down.
Purdy.
It's a Patriot sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
And that is incomplete.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Jones on the return. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They start on the ground with Robinson here.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Out route, and this is Henry with a catch.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They go play action here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Now 3rd down and 7.
They'll look to throw again. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Back to throw again.
And that, incomplete. Daylight in front if he could have held on, but he didn't. So instead, it's 2nd down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Touchdown! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Patriots with the football here late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Henry. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
And the Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half. And they'll start with a short field following that turnover as they look for points here before the break.
Now it's the backup Mariota. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one good for 26 and a first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5.
To throw is Mariota. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football.
No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here is 3rd and 5.
They'll set up to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up a throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half is theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Throwing is Mariota. And his pass incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
Christian Barmore picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. He finds Douglas complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out of the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Douglas. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. The tackle by Eric Armstead.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
But the criticism is that he overthrew his man, but you got to give him credit. He also didn't risk an interception with that type of a throw. Because of that, they still have a chance to put some points on the board.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws, and that's another one right there.
And his kick is good.
And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The 49ers settling in for their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Mariota. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. Pretty nice move, but not a ton of space there. They stop him shy of the 25. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll bring up second down. Up the gut, McCaffrey.
And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point of the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Jones on the return. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yeah,
run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Chase Young
just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
They're going to look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. A throw over the middle taken in. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back to Robinson now on first down.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
And Debo going to have a Niners first down as he'll get this up to the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. To throw Mariota. That's going to be caught by Samuel. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Mariota connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Now a 2nd and 2.
At the 46-yard line.
Mariota now.
Slant route connects with Debo Samuel. And Debo going to have a Niners first down as he's inside the 40 to the 38-yard line.
Now Mariota. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
At the Patriots' 33-yard line.
Again, it's Mariota.
That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. Mariota to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
On the give, here's Robinson.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. They'll look to throw here. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
So Purdy and the Niners down by 13. 2:08 on the clock.
They'll have one play, maybe two, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Christian Barmore in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's second down.
Throwing is Mariota.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Here's Mariota.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
And 2 doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation because now they're going to have to look back, and ultimately that might be the play that ends up deciding this game.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Taken in at the 22.
New England trying to get a place on offense. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. A give left side to Robinson.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Mariota.
And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Mariota. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
One last shot now for Mariota. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Patriots, they get back to 500 now as the win moves them to 7-7. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they'll drop to 9-5 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.